Right now, I've never played this game ever before. I have literally no clue how to play this game, but I'm going to right now. I've wanted this game for a while. It was on sale, so I just decided to get it. Oh wow, I got an achievement by just starting the fucking game. This is amazing. Gasp! Gasp! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Well, fucking shit, dude. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Woo! I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I really just want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper says it was you. My name is Phoenix.EXE. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder's a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Please state that. Oh, it's Larry Butts. Oh wait, the defendant. Well, that's no. It's. Oh wait. Just keep your wits and you'll do it fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover so many times. It's. Wait. Oh no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Oh, court record. Okay. Autopsy. Cindy. Okay, there you go. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in case? It's not Cinder Block. It's Cindy. It's Cindy who? Cindy what? Okay, who's Cindy? Okay, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of the death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Mr. Wright, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Alright, so we got this. Attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Statue with that shoe in the shape of the finger. It's rather heavy. Fuck, I can't even pronounce that word right. God. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm just going to share the live link with my friends. Since I'm, live. Let me actually get onto that. I'm at 8 minutes. I love this game. Jesus Christ. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry if it's kind of, slow. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, my God. This is going to be terrible. I swear to God. Hold on. Let me just send the link to my friends. I'm sorry. I'm just going to send this because some of my friends want to watch it. Just give me a second. I should have done this beforehand. It's not that bad though. Just give me a minute. And I'm sorry if it's kind of slow right now. I shouldn't have done this, but I hope I can get some viewers in. All right, racking a few people for the squad. All right. Sorry if I sound a little bit boring. I'm gonna get more energetic as I go. All right, just be patient with me. This is a last minute change I'm going to do, so that way my friends can watch this too. Just give it a minute, okay? I'm almost done. I'm almost there, okay? I'm almost done posting this all, okay? It's almost done. I have a lot of friends that want to watch it, okay? Just give me a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And I am done. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get back to the stream. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, God. I look so fucking confident. Oh, that camera angle was smooth.
Ahem! Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what would you describe it generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this,
she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport out of the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Hey everyone that's in the chat right now. Dude! We could clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Buzz, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I, stop him from answering now? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe that the accused's motives is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie, like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness. Oh, no! That could prove
he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body.
Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Damn it. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Please bring Mr. Frank Schwat to the stand. Sawit?
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspaper. Okay, Matt, okay, just wait, it's gonna get good. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Okay, witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursuit. Oh my god. Blackout record added to the court. Now, Mr. Wright, hold on, let me check the records real quick. Okay, we got... Okay, she died. That's... Okay, there's a fucker. And, let's see, passport, arrived on 7:30. Statue of the Thinker. Alright. Now, Mr. Wright, yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in your testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. And it's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Alright then. Cross-examination, witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the apartment door behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court with the R1 button. Then find the evidence that contradicts the testimony and present it to the court. Okay, I was going to do, okay, let's present something. Let's take the, wait. Electricity to Miss Stone's apartment building was out from the... This is a contradiction! Present this shit! Objection, bitch! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just related? They aren't, are they? Wait, what? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts before... Okay, I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Shit. I was going to door to door. I thought you must be thinking it's strange. Then I saw a line there. That's a contradiction, bitch. Present this up. Objection. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations. What? Whoops, that didn't go so... What do you mean? Wait, I remember the time. It was exactly 1 p.m. Wait a minute. This. What? No, what, huh? Really? Objection over... What do I do? Oh no, I'm losing everything. Uh-oh. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay. Oh god, okay. Well, that was... Okay. I was going door to door when Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. A statue, Wait! No, keep on going. Wait, I have an idea. Wait, no, go back. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain that 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Mr. Wright. Right, way to put them. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Why would you give your testimony? Wait. Witness testimony, the time of the discovery. Oh my god, you dick. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see you heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine your witness. Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. Alright, let's go. Come on. Okay. The time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. This constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Stallwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. No, oh my god. Okay, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a terrible clock, and there was a table clock in the apartment. Was it there? Yeah, the murder weapon. That must have been what I saw. Wait a minute. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defendant may cross-examine the witness gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment somewhere. Statue. Thinker, it's rather heavy. Passport. There was a table clock in the apartment. Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer, it's the victim. That must have been what I saw. Now, find the contradiction. Okay, what's the contradiction? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment. There was a table clock in the apartment. Was it there? I know, it's a statue. Yeah, the murder weapon. Wait. I know it. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Stallwood. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. White, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony? Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of that murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was a sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Stallwood, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about this time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, clock! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him, he killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim that the sound that a witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think carefully and thoroughly. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Stallwood heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clearly if you simply... Let's sound the clock now here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen carefully. Beep. I think it was 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Stallwood heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Stallwood, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! Oh, so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I could do about it now. Wait, what? Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Wait, what? Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was this clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason. You have all the proof, right, Mr. Wright? Can you think of the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. You must have evidence somewhat that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. Yes, very. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. No, oh, don't, wait, that's not it. Wait, one more chance. Give me just one more chance. All right, Mr. Wright. But this time I'm on your side. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence. This victim had just returned from home aboard the day before the murder. As all we know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Did he fucking die? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case here certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Let's go! Confetti just gets thrown around everywhere. I love that. And with that, this court is adjourned. Let's go, guys. 28 minutes into the stream. How you guys liking the stream so far? Yeah, tell me in the chat right now. I'll say, Matt, what do you think of the stream so far? Hello? Yeah, what do you... Oh, dude. Man. Alright, I guess I'm just streaming by myself then. He poses a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of their houses that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawhead let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawhead grabbed the nearest blunt object that he could find. And there goes the blood. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial, and on such a satisfying note, I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. She's gone forever. Larry, she wasn't... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can particularly see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry. Larry, are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him, huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just her huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of your evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks? Alright, yeah, that's fine. And so, my first trial came to close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's a good thing to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count that clock you gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Ooh, let's go, guys. That was the first case done. The first turn. Jesus Christ, guys. You guys want me to keep going? There's no one here. I'll just wait for people to come, then that's fine. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go off the air real quick and hold on. All right. Hold on real quick. I'm doing something right now. All right, there we go. All right, I'm back. I turned that off because that was kind of annoying for you guys. I'll just check them every once in a while. I'll just check them on my phone. So that way, you know, you guys don't need to do that. Alright, saving my content. Yes, save my progress up to my point. Why wouldn't I? Alright, oh, I have save files too. Wow. I forgot how old this game is, but all of this is just remastered. Jesus Christ, guys. God, Jesus, I've had a pretty long day. Bring, beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger right now. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Oh god, that noise is loud. Conversation record, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Holy shit, September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine in the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho, you are not configurous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho ho, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! What the fuck? No, red, white, blue. No. What? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Well. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that? Smell. Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, I can't move. I can only go examine. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check it out and see if Mia's okay. Okay, where do I go, though? Oh my god. If I could just, like... There we go. Loading content, there we go. Oh, that smell! Blood! Stop! Sis! Someone's there! What? Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? That's strange. Girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief! Huh? Oh. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I know how to. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was in the clock. It was the thinker. Alright. Well, I can't present anything. Ooh, office. Right. I better call the cops. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police, please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. It encrusted with dried blood. How ironic. This became the murder weapon again. I can't take any evidence. Let's see. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. Anything else? What's this? The chief's chair. A simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit into. What else can I find in this office? Is she still there? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else seems to be like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Wait a second. Maya. Was Mia trying to tell us something about that gift? I think I'd better show her this receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. And I'm back. Sorry guys that I had to go. I went to go clean off the table real quick. Find out what the girl's doing there. God, I love. No, stop. No, stop. No. I don't want to do this again. No. Anyways, let me check if I have any new viewers. Let me see if I have any new viewers. Oh crap! I did the wrong thing. No new viewers, but you know, it'll be fine. What's this? Perfectly normal office desk. She had a very particular policy about office decor. Spending big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Alright then. That could help me. Oh, computer. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for particularly nothing. See. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. Is there anything else I haven't seen? Oh, what about this? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case recordings and recent rulings. Alright, nice. Is there anything else I could do? Man, I wish more people were watching this stream, man. But you know, I get what I get and I don't throw a fit. It's painful to look at, but for me, it looks like she was hit with this blunt object. She probably died instantly. Alright, looked at that statue, looked at that, look at that. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Let's see, let's look through my evidence. I have a department store receipt with letters written in blood, glass shards, the thinker, and... Alright, let's just... Alright, let's go back. Let's move. The reception desk. I usually sit there. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. If you can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. What else do I got? The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I'd better not touch the doorknob. This sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Jesus Christ. Alright, oh, what's this? A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would my sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Uh-oh. Freeze, police. Oh my god, why are his shoulders that broad? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder? It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Damn it. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center visiting room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. First things first, get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard about what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Nah. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this as Tamia, fuck. I know. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Glass shards. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Thought I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Maya, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with this what's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes, how do I pronounce that? I don't know. Someone in the comments correct me. Acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training. What is it that you do? Oh, it's nothing strange really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been the evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right, oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Nice. Maya's memo added to the record. Okay, nice. Oh, that day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your partners? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What, tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Let's see. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. What else can I see? Camera. Smile for the camera. No clues here. No clues, no evidence? Alright, then let's get out of here. Actually, let me save. Overwrite, yep. Alright then. Alright, there we are. It's saved, and let's go move to the Grossberg offices. September 6th, Grossberg Law offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Let's examine, actually. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, that manner. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, the lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Let's see, what else do we got? Ooh. No clues, damn it. A solid mahogany desk. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Sorry I was gone. Jesus Christ. Any new viewers? Nope, no new viewers? Alright, then that's fine. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's that office chair? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Anything else in this general area? Nope, I don't think there's anything. Alright, let's go. Let's look through my evidence real quick. Maya's memo, a conversation I had with my sister, is recorded on my cell phone. There's a receipt, glass shards, the thinker. What else? Damn it, I keep on doing. Alright, let's go back. Move. Let's go back to the detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in a secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White. That was the name my sister told me. White. Alright then. Let's look through. Alright, nothing else. Present. There's nothing more to present. The broken remains of a glass light stand. The department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Examine. Nothing to examine. Move to the Grossberg. Oh, I love this game. Jesus Christ. What do I have to do? I'm kind of stuck on this one. Nothing to examine. I have to move back to the detention center. I can't move anywhere else. Oh, yes I can. Can I? Yeah, Fay & Co. offices. There we go. September 6th, Fay & Co. law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, I'm Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. I wish I had an audience to say what. Just Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir? Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's present her with this. I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious calls records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Let's go. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken nightstand. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue, that's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I had never seen this thing. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it was her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Oh, shit. Check. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Ah, I should probably tell you now. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead. Papers, is that evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good. I think I'm gone. Let's talk. Mia, about Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You wanted to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Fucking idiot. Cause, okay, nice. Autopsy report, I cannot speak today. Added to the court record. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. What? Okay, then. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking with the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yes, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So, you've sent her home already then? Ah ha ha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now? She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try a detective to leak information, to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. No, shit, I don't want to do that. Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides this case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Damn it. Okay, anyways. Move. Gatewater Hotel. Examine. Let's examine around. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline strictia, pal. Who was that? What's this? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Let's check outside this window. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Let's go back. Let's move. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel Room. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say anything to the lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I could hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I could look the part of the beautiful witness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Let's examine her room. Hey, there's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, what are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Let's examine. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Faye & Co. law offices building outside there, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those hanging out on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. What's inside, I wonder? Cough. Maybe later. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of this incident. Oh, observed incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Miss May, could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Hey, right, can you just tell me what is it you do? Well, no, teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying with you here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh my god. Oh, no, I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. I need a... Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, I'm just like in the movies. Oh, goddamn you. There's nothing for me to give her here. What should I do? I don't know what to do, actually. It was a really good game, though. I was not expecting me to enjoy this much and be so invested. And little did you guys know, this was made on the DS, and they updated Capcom updated the graphics so much. I do play a lot of Capcom games. I played Street Fighter, the Dead Rising, and this game now. I think there was a couple of other games made by Capcom that I've played, but I just possibly can't remember. Anyways, let me move to maybe the... Let's go to the Grossberg law offices. Maybe he's back. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ah! Oh my god. I love these characters. Aha! So you're the one that they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy, then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grosenberg, did you? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why that strange reaction? Chance. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. It's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How did you know that the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to talk to him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse me like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. This sucks. December 6th, 342 Detention Center, Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help, or... I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me or not. Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh my god, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Oh no, she's about to cry. Well, let's fight this one, and you go out there yourself. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question, you are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Nope, nothing. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. Of your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using her facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to sweep around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Got him. You just came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White. Blue Corp? Where have I heard that before? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Come on. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's our chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wire trap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wire trap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it, right? I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get this woman to the bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy still there? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to Tan going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. How long have I been streaming for? Yeah, Yes, I would like to save. Oh, I have an audience. Please type in the chat. I have a person. Hold on, wait, my friend's calling me. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, what are you doing? Yes, you need something?
I have a question about Persona 5.
What is it?
Okay, so it says if like the deadline runs out, I get game over. So what does that mean? Does that mean I have to like restart from my last save?
You have to restart, like, I don't know, I've never failed the deadline at all. Well, like, at all, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure when you do lose, I am 99.9% sure you just restart, like, from your last save or whatever. Like, I think it automatically saves before, like, a day or a week or something, I'm not sure, but just finish the deadline before it is. Like, try not waste so much time spending time with your friends, just try and, like, to get through it as fast as you can.
Well, if I do the deadline, like, fast, and, like, if I finish it right now, I'm still gonna have the free time?
Yeah, you're gonna have, like, a bunch of free time. Yeah, that's what I always do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still streaming. Yeah, bye, man. I have to go. Alright, I saved. Whoever's in the audience, please type in the chat. Because we're about to get into this, court case right now. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give this court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, fuck. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here, and the cause of the death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. 4 plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence you did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify in the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. Right. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey! Maya just threw me something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. Alright, cross-examination. As soon as I rushed into the scene, there were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix. Right. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the scene of this moment. Why? We had a witness. Alright. Miss Maya Fey was at the murder. Why? We had a witness describing her. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and... Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory, huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. No. Shit. Whoops. That didn't go so well. All right. Defendant Miss Maya Faye and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. Right. There are 2 people already there. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. Alright, let's present this. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. No! What am I doing wrong? Oh no! Oh, what am I doing wrong? The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. I can't see a single contradiction. I'll have to take my evidence on anything. Okay, so let me. Alright, maybe. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Cause single instantaneous, hold a conversation, broken glass beyond all recognition, found in Miss May's hotel room, the defendant Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer. Who's checking my stream right now? Oh hey, the streaming fanatic. I'm just streaming Phoenix.EXE Attorney right now because I just got this game and I decided to play for the first time. I've heard a lot about it and I just want to try it myself. And I'm just trying my best to do this. Alright. Objection! The evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't. Are they? Not at all, Mr. Wright. Please think. No, I'm gonna lose. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. As soon as the phone call began, there were already 2 people there. There were already 2 people there. Department store receipt written with letters of blood on it. What can I show? There's like literally I'm about to lose this whole case because I'm being dummy, Mr. Dummy. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness describing her. A thinker. It looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. Alright. The murder scene. What should I present? I have no clue. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. What can I present? This testimony contradicts the evidence. No. Why? We had a witness account describing her. What can I present? We had a witness account describing her. What can I do? Come on, please. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in your statement. How exactly does that? They aren't. No! I'm gonna lose. I'm literally about to lose this whole thing. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. We had a witness describing her. What can I present? There's literally... Well, what if I gave it... Wait, okay. Objection, come on. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in the statement. How clear the... No, I lost. Nope, I lost. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. And I'm done. Guilty, that's enough. Of course, he's no reason. Guilty, no. Nope, well, I died. Well, looks like she's getting the electric chair, and I failed. Damn it. Okay. The court is now in session. Okay, fuck. I'm glad someone's watching my stream at least, but Jesus Christ. Oh god, crap, I've already went through this, and I lost, and fucking damn it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not gonna search up a YouTube tutorial, because that would just suck out all the fun. This whole game is just you doing it yourself. Oh god, I need to... Okay, so the body was found right there, and it came from the window, right? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough for a weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. No, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I heard Detective Gumshoe testimony at Maya Faye's arrest. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness to the account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. Oh god, okay. Yes, Your Honor, cross-examination. Damn it, what's this? My sister couldn't... Okay. Okay, no, Your Honor, I... Fucking shit. Okay, cross-examination, let's see. Okay, can you guys give me any hints? Anything? What can I do? Miss Maya Faye's arrest. As soon as the phone call came and I rushed to the scene, there were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? As soon as the phone call came and I rushed to the scene, there were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. Right. Your Honor, this statement contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. No! Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the crime scene? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Of course, motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the crime scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. Right. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Hold it. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you do sound like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness describing her. Miss Maya Faye at the description of the time of the murder, at the very moment of the murder. Hold on for just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Did I say that, me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. God, fucking damn it. Sorry, I got that order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Well, very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright, then. Witness testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. The word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, cross-examination. Alright, let's go. Hard evidence. After securing the suspects, I examined the scene of the crime with my own very eyes. After I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word said Maya. The lab test results came in. It was the victim's blood. Also, there was blood on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold it. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection. Stop it right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That didn't go so well. Right, that's what you said. This is whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction. Let's find it. I know it. I did it! I got it! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me with. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote the name. That she was accusing the defendant, fuck. You really want that thing? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately, but no but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write down anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain this autopsy report? When? The day of the murder. I'm pretty sure the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. Oh, right. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is... I knew he was gonna do that! What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. The death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after this blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable, Your Honor. I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this as evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. God damn you, Edgeworth. I'm gonna literally prove you wrong in a second here. Watch me. Let the witness, Miss April, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service, wing. Order and introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. office law. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness this testimony. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. We'll wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. Yes, I'm doing it. I would gladly cross-examine this motherfucker. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, It was like 9 at night. It was 9 at night. Hold it. Why would you do that? Huh? Why, like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee, what? That's it? She can't get out of that question that easily. I sort of, you know, I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid a question. Maybe I should press a little harder for her. Go for it. Let's see, how far can I run with this? Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Poor girl. Order, Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl, what about poor me? You looked out the window, what did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. When attacking her was a mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Let's look at this, check that. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can't. What? No, shit. Alright then. Girlish leave. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't speaking. I got too invested in the game. She had a girlish physic woman know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying. Did you really see that defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about what it means. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm not an expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness's testimony, alright. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman dodged to the first attack and ran off on the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think, yeah. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee. No, it's okay, man. Bye. I'll see you later. I see. Only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Hold it. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock. Yes, the statuary. Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called us a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co where the murder took place. It was very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Miss Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock is interesting in its ring. It's broken. I think it's broken. That clock's busted. You think? Just look at it, Your Honor. Please examine the clock. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? Well, I'm not sure I would call this broken, but I doubt it could ring. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain in this courtroom the meaning of this? It's as easy as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew that clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask when was the clock removed. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she had noticed. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when this clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Well, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation you had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. That detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot, wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. Die from a blow of one object. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. That was a great comeback. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Ooh, oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! I love this music when you just catch them. It's so snappy, and I've never seen this in a video game. I'm so interested in this game. Holy shit, guys. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is the court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Fuck. Whoa. Silly me, grunt. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you've held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as this is later. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this? I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Sorry. Alright, guys, I'm back. I was eating dinner. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Objection. What are you doing? Tisk, tisk, tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were at the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 o'clock at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene, rock solid. Mr. Wright, you would have just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say. Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know that it was a clock? Mia's autopsy report. Attorney's bad. No, I can't show that. Mia's autopsy. What can I present? Have a look at this. Ah, ooh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain this in the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim of Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Ooh, ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wire trap. That is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? They're just going back and forth. Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Proof that the victim said on the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wire tap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Blah, blah. Witness, answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. You lawyer. This is so freaking obnoxiously over-exaggerated, but it works. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? What? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping her irrelevant? God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. There's something suspicious here and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty of Miss Fay. That is my condition. What? You better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. Court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very well, sir. Witness testimony. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. After I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Cross-examination. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for generations. We received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from Miss May. Hold it, let me press this. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them and The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Hold it right there. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock on time of the murder! I brought her at precisely the correct time she requested, of course. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent, and that's the big problem. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like it iced coffee to be exactly at 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about that time? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not French kiss, sir. More of like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by a prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted to remember the bellboy. This is no good. It's got nothing. Is that it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave this stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Come on, I can win this. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is it. Now, it's my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about what you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even if I'd have a little chance with her lover there... What did he say? What did you say? Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was a, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April, May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person? Simple, it was. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd liked it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this courtroom. Oof. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Gasp, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Alright. September 7th. Defendant lobby. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she was learning her charms won't work out everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyways, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April's May's testimony. I thought it may come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony. Alright, nice. I don't know how much good that'll do. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the stream right here, laddies. I'm gonna save up my progress. I hope you guys liked this stream, even though it went on for like, what, I think like about 2 hours already right now. It's been going on for quite a while. Yep. 2 hours and 19 minutes. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave the stream now, and I'm gonna head out. Bye, guys.